Hello, everyone. I am dialing in this morning from the British Columbia Islands, and today is day 4 of stress relief and inner balance. We, in the previous days, learned about stress and how stress affects us, and it really helped to understand how it works. And yesterday, we had an experience of one of the most effective stress relief meditations, which was the practice of metta. Metta means loving kindness, and it's the practice of extending compassion, kindness, and friendliness towards ourselves and also others. So when we can learn how to actively practice compassion towards ourselves, it really does help to release stress. And I found that to be one of the most effective kind of meditations throughout practicing. So this one, I think, really does increase your sense of well-being, which is the metta meditation. And much of what we're learning this week is simply understanding our energy, having an awareness of our energy. You might notice that when you're stressed, a little bit of you feels like it's over here and a little bit over there, and you're kind of like swirling in these different places, and the mind is going in a lot of different directions. And it's even hard to see straight, like what's really in front of you. I don't know if any of you have meditated, but after a very strong meditation session, you might notice that you can even see more clearly. Your eyesight actually improves because you're really looking at what's in front of you. And so often we don't see that because we're really wrapped up here, and it affects our ability to see physically, to see energetically, to see spiritually. And so really it's about being and learning how to sit in our center when we're meditating. The only way that we can be centered is to practice being in our center when we meditate. So the more you're anchored here, the less you feel pulled and pushed in different directions out here. I think that creates a lot of distortion when we're out and about. And I talked about how stress is like a virus, and you'll be fine, and then you go into a situation and you suddenly feel like compressed and a lot of pressure and anxious, and it does spread that way. So we need to find our own center, our own source, and our own anchor. And that's what we do through the practice of meditation. So I'm going to take you through an exercise where you can begin to just experience a higher awareness of your energy. And if you like, you can close your eyes and just take a few relaxing breaths, breathing in and breathing out, finding a comfortable seat. I know many of you are probably on the go and running around, so just taking this opportunity to stop where you are, if you can, and closing your eyes, turning your attention inward, and breathing in and out. Just taking a few breaths, relaxing. And at this time, I'd like you to notice where your attention is, your primary attention. If you were to say where most of your energy is right now, where would it be? And I would say for many of us, that would be right in our heads. We could feel a lot of attention that's right geared up here. And maybe even towards the front, more the front of our head or our brain. So notice what happens when you bring your attention back towards your center, the center of your head, firstly. And just even as you do that, notice if it's a little easier to be present. And then bring your attention to the center of your body. So your midline, which includes your spine. So just gently resting your attention there. your midline. And just to help draw more of our focus there, let's take a few breaths from the base of our spine all the way up through the spine to the top of the head. And then back down from the top of the head through the spine to the base of the spine. Again, breathing in from the very base of the spine all the way up to the top of the head. Really focusing your attention and then breathing back down through the spine, back down to the base of the spine. And again, just resting your attention in your midline. If your mind jumps around, it's okay. Just continually bring it back. And now envision that your spine is grounded, so you have your tailbone that's grounded like a big cord or a tree trunk down towards the earth. You feel that sense of steadiness, rootedness, physically, energetically, simply by applying your intention, your focus, and awareness. So just taking a few relaxing breaths here, resting in your center, the center of your body. You can even try now resting your attention at your solar plexus and noticing what that feels like. Moving your attention to the very center of your body. So what happens is we connect to our own center, our own source. We don't look to feel connected by seeking or looking at what's outside of us, but finding that source within us. So if at any time you're out and about and you feel scattered and you feel spacey or all over the place, just practice this simple exercise and you'll notice how quickly it shifts your energy and allows you to feel more at ease, more yourself and balanced, and how this also helps to release stress. So I hope you found this helpful, and feel free to tune in tomorrow. I'll be here at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow will be our last day, where we'll also talk about inner balance. Thanks, everyone.